All right, so upon opening your standard base cabinet, you should see a small box with hardware that will have the L bracket, screws, and shelf pegs. You will find 2 cabinet sides. Right underneath of that, you'll find the shelf and the toe kick for your cabinet. The next one will be the bottom portion. And then right here, you'll see where you'll have your shelf, the bottom portion of your drawer, as well as the sides for the drawer box. Our cabinets are face frame construction, so the doors will already be on the frame of the cabinet. Now lastly, the next will just be the drawer front and the drawer box for the drawer. All right, now we're going to show you the tools and items that is required to assemble your drawer. You will need a nail gun. We use the Grit Right collated brad nails, 1-inch, 18 gauge. Your slides for your drawer. Now this large piece of wood here will be the bottom of your drawer. You will need a rubber mallet and a small little piece of scrap wood because you do have dovetail joints and they will need to be beat together. And what the wood will do is you'll put your wood on next to your drawer and hit the wood so that way you don't leave any indentions in your nice new drawer. And then you'll have the back of the drawer, and you can tell that it's the back because you have these edges that are cut off, and then your drawer front. All right, now that we have our drawer assembled, these are going to be the remaining items and tools that you will need to assemble the box of your cabinet. You will have the bottom of the cabinet, as well as 2 sides, and you can tell that they're the sides indicated through the router marks. Your box of hardware that you should have found upon opening your standard base cabinet. We use Porter cables, 3/8 10mm staples, cordless drill, and air compressorized staple gun. You will need your toe kick, and as well as the face frame of the cabinet, which should already have the doors attached. All right, so how we start the assembly of the box of your base cabinet is we'll start with the face frame down, and as you can see that there's 4 L brackets. There's 1 in each corner of the cabinet. And what these are used for is that after you insert your 2 screws, you're going to put the side of your cabinet here and then screw it from the inside. All right, now this is what your cabinet should look like once you have the sides on. Next, we're going to be putting on the bottom. So what you'll do is you'll just carefully put it down the routed sides. All right, and so now we're going to put the back of the cabinet onto your base cabinet. And so what we'll need to do is we'll need you to open up your drawer slide box, and you should see 2 small black clips. And as you can tell from the back of your cabinet, you'll already have these 2 pre-drilled holes. And what you're going to do is you'll see the 2 pegs, and then they'll slide simply right into those slots. And then once you do have it into the slots, you will see where you will need to screw each side down to hold that slide in place. All right, and now how we attach the back to the back of your cabinet is you'll slide it into the tongue and groove slots, as you can tell by the routed edges. And then we use staples all throughout the side of the cabinet, as well as here as well. And then you'll find 2 screws that will already have pre-drilled marks here and here for you to put your cabinet screws in. All right, next we're going to be installing our toe kick. As you can see, it's held together here with L brackets, 2 on the bottom, and then as well, you'll have 2 up top. And now to finish off the assembly of the box of the cabinet, you'll see 4 additional L brackets on the inside as well. All right, so the next part will be installing your drawer. The slides here, you'll rest the front on the face frame, and in the back, you will need to slide it into the actual shelf clip that we installed previously. All right, so next we're actually going to be installing the drawer to your slides. You can see where this has a little lip, it pokes out. That will be going into the actual back part of the drawer. You'll see one on each side. And then next, you'll see this peg on the shelf that will be sliding right into this hole as well on the bottom of your drawer. All right, now once installed, it should sit flush on that rail. All right, and lastly, what you'll need to do to make sure your drawer is installed correctly is you'll just need to screw it down, one screw on each side, and as well put a small screw in the actual slide to make sure your slide does not adjust left to right. And finally, once you're finished assembling your base cabinet, you should have fully functioning top drawer. Comes standard with the slow close and soft close door and drawer. And as well, the inside of your cabinet should have your shelf in there, and you'll see 4 pegs, one on each side.